everybody, and welcome to Recipe Roulette, a cooking show where we
showcase our dairy-loving cat.
I thought it was have enough whiskey to make a portable sauce.
Wait. Show off our adorable mascot?
Sweat the onions like we're Richard Simmons?
No. I know.
What?
We're going to choose a recipe book, open to a page at random, and make whatever it says.
That's totally a plan. But we're going to keep everything else, right?
Of course.
Okay, Casby, you can stay. Hey everybody, and welcome to another Recipe Roulette. What are we cooking tonight?
We've got eggs a la king, and this is from the Better Homes and Garden Cookbook.
Yeah. This was picked last week by me and Jordan, who is one of my students, and I had another student, Ash, was operating the camera, so I forgot to thank Ash last week, so thanks, Ash. Alright, so let's look over the ingredients for eggs a la king.
Okay. So we've got 6 hard-boiled pre-cooked eggs. I think we're going to be doing a future episode of Friday Featurette on the secret to cooking easy peeled hard-boiled eggs. So they're already done. And we're going to have 2 cups of a medium white sauce, which we haven't done yet, but you're also going to see that in a future episode. But we'll have it for the first bite, so that's coming. And I've got about a cup here of chopped fresh mushrooms. This says to use canned, but if you've been with us for a while,
Laura does not like canned food at all.
unless it's like a person cans it, not like if you go to the store and buy like canned. It's like a weird canned food taste. Anyways, so they're fresh mushrooms. Similarly, these are fresh peas. We got a
Half a cup.
half a cup of those. It said to use canned or frozen. We found these at Whole Foods. About 2 tablespoons of ketchup. And if you're wondering why it's in like a takeout package, it's because I really don't like ketchup, so we don't really have it here.
Well, we do in to-go packet form. We don't have an actual...
Not a bottle, though,
Yeah.
because we wouldn't use it enough.
I like ketchup just a little every once in a while on my fries, but not all the time.
So, yeah, if you're more of a ketchup person, you could like actually measure that out.
Oh, it's too bad we don't have any of my mom's homemade ketchup.
Okay, and we've got 2 tablespoons of chopped pimento. We actually had to like search for this in the grocery store because neither of us had ever bought it before. But this actually did come from a can or like a jar.
A jar.
A jar, the same like you would buy like a jar of olives or something like that, except we found it in the like with the Hispanic foods like rice, beans, salsa.
Because I originally went looking for it with the olives, because the only time I ever heard about pimento is just pimento stuffed olives.
Yeah, right. And we've got 6 slices of well, right now it's bread. It's going to become toast soon. And this is 1 sliced up tomato, which was happily from the farmer's market. Very exciting.
Nice.
Okay, so let's look at putting this stuff together.
Alright.
Okay, so the recipe calls for broiling your tomatoes. And we also wanted to have our mushrooms get cooked, and we want to get our toast toasted. So why not do all at the same time? So the first thing you're going to do is set your oven to a custom broil or a low broil at 400 degrees. Get that going. Make sure there's nothing in there. Nothing's in there. We're set. So I'm going to take my mushrooms. These I don't want to burn as easy as anything else can burn, so I'm going to layer them on one side of my Amazon Basics silicone baking sheet. A nice even layer of them. And then put my wetter tomatoes. They're going to keep these from burning, as that moisture and water kind of makes like a little marinade to keep our mushrooms from hydrated. So they're set up there. And then I'm going to take my toast and I'm just going to layer out my bread on the other half of my baking sheet, like so. And once the broiler comes up to temp, I'm going to pop these in and just keep an eye on them. Broiling is kind of a not exact science. You can't really set a timer because you don't know how long stuff's going to take to cook. But I'm going to keep an eye on everything. Once the toast is toasted, I'm going to take that off. And once the tomatoes start to char, I'm going to take the veggies off. And so, I guess I've got to work on the white sauce. All right. Got my toast. And to that, I am going to add sliced hard-boiled egg. One slice hard-boiled egg number 2. Come over and grab some mushrooms and tomato. A little more mushroom. And I'm going to add my white sauce. And that over the top. Garnishing with some peas. Pimento. And then giving a little drizzle of the ketchup. And voila! There you have it. Eggs a la king. Let's go try the first bite. Alright, time for the first bite of eggs a la king. So.
Toast is very toasty. To get everything on this bite. To be like a really nice bite.
Yeah, I gotta try to get some pimento and peas into this bite as well. Not bad.
Yeah, not as weird as I was thinking.
Yeah, you were pretty apprehensive about this one.
It's just such weird ingredients. Like we were saying, this probably came about as someone was like, I have all of this stuff, what can I do with them?
It's like somebody's just like cleaning out the fridge. They're like, I got
Yeah,
a tomato, I got some peas, I got that. frying pan's dirty. I can't like make an omelet.
Yeah, so not bad. Not something I would want to have every week, but if you want to try some different
Yeah.
and get some ingredients on hand, or remember pimento in the
Ethnic
aisle.
food section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so next week we're going with the plant-based air fryer. We haven't used this for a while. Actually, one of our most successful recipes actually came out of that. That was the broccoli and cauliflower bites. It's still our #1 episode for recipe roulette.
Yeah, nice.
So tell me when to stop.
Okay.
Buffalo cauliflower wings.
Is that almost exactly what we did with the bites?
Yep. Almost exactly. Cheesy potatoes?
Game for some cheesy potatoes.
Game for some cheesy potatoes. Alright, so join us next time on Recipe Roulette for cheesy air fried potatoes.
Okay, bye everybody.
Peace. I need the pepper. Yeah, seriously. This had to be like a bachelor. Unless they were
Or a family, and they were like, that would be my guess actually, especially since it's in Better Homes and Gardens. And the mom was like, don't get paid, or since it was the 50s, probably like, my husband doesn't get paid until tomorrow. I need to make breakfast, so let me pull out all the stuff from the kitchen, from the refrigerator. What can I make with it?
Or could have been wife was planning to make trout a la king.
What's that?
I think it's actually the same thing, but instead of like eggs, it's with fish. And it was like the husband comes home and he's like, "Sorry, honey, fish weren't biting today." And she's just like, "The only things I have in the house is the stuff to make trout a la king, and like a half dozen eggs. You know what? I'll try this."
Could have been.
Could have been.
Or somebody didn't like fish.
Oh, that's got to be where this comes from. It's like somebody's just like, "Can you make that without fish?" And it's like, oh.
Okay, but then the trout alligator, like, it's not the eggs that are throwing me off.
It's this.
It's the peas and the ketchup and the pimento.
Yeah, this had to have, like, a la king had to have originally started as just like, all right, we're cleaning out the fridge.
Mm-hmm.